You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. And now, back to Monday with Monique.
Hey, we're back. Mondays with Monique. Thanks for sticking with us. We have Chris Strutz and we have Sarah Kaufman on from Strutz Ranch. So why don't you go ahead and continue, Chris, and tell us about how to properly open and get the seeds out of a pomegranate.
Well, I like to take a nice fresh pomegranate and score the four corners and crack it open, and then I like to put it in cold water, so I'll take a bowl of water and put a few ice cubes in it, because you want to serve your pomegranates cold. You don't want to have warm pomegranates.
Okay.
So once they're separated, the seeds will sink to the bottom and the peeling will all float to the top, and then I'll drain out the water, separate the floating peeling from the seeds, and then I'll put them in a strainer and rinse the strainer and remove all the little white pieces.
Okay.
And then when you're finished, after a few minutes, you have perfectly cleaned, nice pomegranate arils.
Those are delicious. Yes. I tried growing a pomegranate plant. I didn't do very well. I'm not sure why, but that is really, really good. Mine never really got that red.
Well, I'm ready to massage the kale.
Bring it.
All right.
Let's hear about it.
Talk about massaging the kale.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what I do is I usually take about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and just kind of pour it in there. Okay. And then I'll cut up like a half of a lemon.
Sure.
That's a Meyer lemon.
Meyer lemon,
Is
yes.
it from the ranch?
It is.
Wow.
Or even a quarter,
Beautiful.
to a half.
And
Okay.
Meyer lemons are
Squeeze it
a
in
cross
there.
between a mandarin and a lemon, so they're sweeter than the sour lemons that most chefs prefer. The sour lemons for that authentic sour lemon taste. But the Meyer lemons are nice in salads and ice water.
I agree. I love them.
Yeah, so what you do is you just take that oil and the lemon juice, and it kind of soaks in there, and it really softens it up, and you massage it. It's like you're massaging
You have a pretty good grip going, too.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Smells amazing, too.
Yeah, so it makes it a little more palatable and softer to eat, and it also adds to the dressing. So you won't have to add any more olive oil or lemon juice to the dressing. We will add our pomegranate blueberry jelly that we brought, which is amazing.
Homemade by you guys,
It is
right?
homemade. Yes.
Here, tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Well, my friend Leslie is a very excellent jelly maker, and she came over and made the first batch of our test batch of variations of pomegranate jelly. So what we do is we take the pomegranates and we cut them in half, and we have a press, and we press the juice and we jar it, and then we freeze it, and then we store it in the freezer, and then when we're making jelly we thaw it out and we make the jelly. And we did some variations with blueberry pomegranate and basil pomegranate
I
and
bet that's
pepper
really amazing.
pomegranate and persimmon pomegranate. The blueberry pomegranate turned out to be really delicious, and that's probably what we're going to stick with, just straight pomegranate jelly.
Sure.
So today we have blueberry pomegranate jelly.
Okay.
And we're going to add it to the
And-
salad. Actually,
and
could
there's
add
the
it
blueberry.
now.
There you go.
Could add a little bit now. This makes a really nice dressing. But you want to make sure you don't add too much, because then it can make it a little too sweet, unless that's how you really like it.
Okay.
But if you don't like it a little less sweet, then just add maybe a tablespoon.
Sure.
If you like it more sweet, add 2 tablespoons. And just kind of stir it around. Adds a nice little flavor to it.
Wonderful. That looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I noticed when you were massaging the kale that I could hear less and less crunch. So you're breaking down some of those fibers, so it should be tender.
It definitely did. Yes, it's very tender now at this point. So now I think we're ready to add the other ingredients to it.
What are we going to put in there?
Okay.
Well, one of the things we can do is we're going to dress up the bowl with these dried heirloom tomato slices. Would you?
So would that be more of a garnish?
Yes,
Here,
a garnish.
Bring it like that, and then all of our people out there can see how beautiful
Yeah.
it is.
And so we'll line these sort of to frame the salad.
Okay.
And so we have these different colors. We have different varieties. So we have the brandy wine and the green varieties. Would you like to try?
I would
heirloom
love to.
tomatoes?
Any particular one you want me to try?
The
How
green,
about this one?
Yeah. So we'll
Very good. They're like candy, huh?
so we'll
Oh my gosh, they're amazing.
go ahead and frame.
They're so sweet,
Yeah.
and yet they have a full tomato flavor.
They are.
So we're
And
gonna
you did the drying yourself, right?
we do we slice them and then we dry them overnight and then we package them and freeze them.
Gosh, they're amazing. Do you
They
sell
are.
them?
We currently don't sell them. We're a farm stand, and technically a farm stand is where you grow the food you sell. And we're working on developing a commercial kitchen at the farm,
Okay.
and we're probably a year away. So we have heirloom tomatoes that we give out as Christmas gifts
Oh,
and
wonderful.
things like that.
I like
Share-
that kind of gift.
share with our friends. So
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and frame in the salad.
And that looks
And then-
really cool. This is where we're at right now with the salad. Very beautiful.
And then we have a fuyu persimmon, and so we're going to dice the fuyu persimmon.
Fuyu?
Fuyu is the type of persimmon which is eaten firm like an apple, and
Okay.
so they're becoming quite popular, and they're very delicious and tasty. There's another type of persimmon called haichia, and that's the one that's very soft, and most people have had bad experiences where they've eaten a unripe haichia, and it's very astringent and bitter. And so for the rest of their life, they can't eat it because they ate
They
one
think it's bad. Yeah.
because you have to be patient and set it on the counter, and you can wait weeks. But it's worth the wait, and once they get soft, they're like a custard or a pudding, and then most people generally cook with them.
And people, if they buy the type that is eaten more firm, and then they get one of those and it's not ripe, it's going to be offensive.
Yes.
So it's good to know exactly what type of persimmon. Persimmon is not enough description, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're dicing up a fuyu and persimmon, and then we're going to just sprinkle it on the top of the salad to add some nice sweet flavor and color.
Great. So while you're chopping, Sarah, tell me about what you do. What do you do at the ranch?
Well, actually, I help out with the market. I like the idea of being out there, I just really like being out there and helping him with what he's doing. I really believe in what he's doing. I believe in healthy, fresh, organic, local food.
Right, me too.
And anytime I can be a part of that, I'm there. And I just love helping to educate people about the food and how good it is, and it's tasty. And
And the preparation so they can enjoy it.
and helping people to learn about dishes like this, too. We have recipes that we hand out to people, and I just like being out there and helping them sell
It's great
items.
to be outside and being on the
It
ranch.
is,
What
the
a good
sunshine
feeling.
and the fresh air, and so yeah, that's what I do.
Great.
With them.
Okay, let's add those babies. So those are our persimmons, and these are just fine. They're at the right ripeness. Is that right, Chris?
These are very ripe, and the cold weather sweetens up the persimmon, so these will be
Yep,
quite
very
sweet.
sweet, very sweet. You
Okay,
wanna add-
we have about a minute left. Why don't we go ahead and finish up the rest of the ingredients? Are going to go inside here.
Okay.
Okay, next we have chopped walnuts, and so we're going to chop the walnuts
Okay.
and put a few walnuts on top.
Sounds
and that's something that you may not choose walnuts.
And
You
what
could-
else do you have to put in there?
We have a Buddha hand, and a
Ooh,
Buddha
that is
hand
amazing.
is a type of a citrus that's in the closely related to lemons.
Okay.
And so
And you're going to grate that in
we're
there?
going to grate a little bit of Buddha hand on top.
And anything else that's going to go in there?
Then we'll put the pomegranate arils on
So
top.
we're going to go to a break, and then we'll finish the preparation, and we'll try it when we come back. So stick
Great.
with us. We'll be right back.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.
And we're back, Mondays with Monique. Monique, Chris, of course, and Sarah. And Chris is just finishing up the salad that we're making. What are you putting on there?
I'm grating a Buddha hand, and this is the zest. It's a very fragrant,
Amazing. I can smell
amazingly
it. It's really
fragrant and flavorful citrus.
nice. Amazing.
And it's a tropical citrus, so
Okay.
generally you won't see them, but we grow them in a greenhouse. And
Great.
then we're going to sprinkle our pomegranate arils on top.
And we have the chopped walnuts in there. Okay,
You can
Sarah,
just
go
kinda
to
stir
town,
it up
honey.
a little bit, yep.
So another nice thing that you can do is you have this amazingly gorgeous salad, but it pairs well with soup. And Chris, what do you have in your gourd? There's a certain type of soup.
What I have here is I have a Hubbard squash. Everybody
you open it?
remembers
There you go.
Old Mother Hubbard went to her cupboard and the cupboard was bare. Well, we used
Beautiful.
So we carved the seeds out of this Hubbard squash and baked it in the oven. And in the meantime, I took red beans and cooked the red beans and added some grass-fed sautéed ground beef along with garlic and onions and oregano and thyme. And so added the sautéed beef to the beans, and then we poured the beans into the hot Hubbard squash, and we have a delicious
Voila.
main course.
There it is. And then, Sarah, you also made those beautiful cocoa balls. Just real
Yes, I
quick,
did.
tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, well, they're raw cacao balls. They have raw cacao powder, raw coconut butter, shredded coconut, raw organic agave maple syrup, and I think that's it. Yeah, and
That's
so they're
beautiful.
delicious.
I'm
They're
going to
very-
take a bite
Wow.
and try it.
All
Would
right.
you all like to take a bite and try
Okay,
it?
sure.
Let's see what
That
this is
sounds
like.
great.
Okay. Oh, the dressing is amazing, and the fragrant. What is the name of that again?
It's a Buddha hand.
Buddha hand.
Yep.
It's like a lemon.
I love the dressing.
So,
And what you did with
Delicious.
the kale, it's really nice and soft.
It doesn't taste
is.
like kale. Now it tastes delicious.
No, it doesn't, because kale can
almost-
sometimes be a little stark in
it
flavor.
actually adds a sweetness
almost-
to it.
Absolutely fabulous. Wonderful.
Almost like a healthy dessert.
I love this.
Yep.
Absolutely great. And may I try one of the chocolate balls real
Oh,
quick?
sure, yes,
Okay.
definitely. They make a great dessert, make a great addition to it.
Oh my
Very
gosh.
simple, and they're really healthy too.
That's nuts. That is so good. And I love that it's healthy. This is one of the best things
They
I've ever
simulate
tried,
a
chocolate-wise.
macaroon. They simulate a macaroon, but they're chocolate instead.
And I know they're good for me, so I like that.
Good.
You guys are amazing. Chris,
Thank
you're doing
you.
a fabulous, fabulous job with the farm. And gosh, Sarah, what a great addition you are to, Chris's adventure there. So in Rancho Murrieta, you'll see the big sign there on Highway 16, right?
Yes,
Okay.
the 75 Ford pickup with the billboard on the side that directs you with an arrow and has pictures of what we're growing in season. In the summer, it has heirloom tomatoes. And
You have a mandarin on top of the truck
we
right
do
now,
have
don't you?
mandarin
I
trees
saw
growing
that,
on top
yeah.
of the truck.
Yeah.
So,
You guys have a great way to be creative. You're getting your name out there, with that signage. And then just everything you're doing is right. You're growing natural whole foods. You're showing people how to use them, recipes, etc. I just wish you the best of luck. Everybody out there, make sure you pay Chris a visit at Strutt's Ranch. And so what is your endeavor for the winter? Once the vegetables slow down, do you have anything planned?
we're looking forward to doing a little traveling, do
Good.
some local trips to, Grass Valley and, Murphy's and to the coast, and just some short
Good.
trips to get away from the farm for a
Well,
little
I
while.
know it was really busy, especially during the summertime when I came out
Yes.
to visit you, because everything was in bloom and everything was happening. So I'm glad that you'll be able to take a little bit of time off and enjoy
Yes.
each other and fun out there. And but in the meantime, we can still stop by the ranch, right?
Yes, on Saturdays.
All right.
Well, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Say
Thanks.
goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.